Elizabeth coming to you from a different part of the Tiny Fitness studio today than where I've been sitting to talk about what I got in the mail recently from Whole Foods, Amazon Foods, Prime Foods, what are we going to call them? Anyway, they have a whole section in here about snacks. It's just one little page, but I wanted to take 5 minutes and talk about it with you guys because snacks are kind of a tough issue. We think that we need to eat snack foods for snacks, right? Little packaged, crunchy things, when in reality, if we're choosing to eat a snack, it's because our body needs some kind of nourishment, vitamins, energy, extra protein, right? Something. There's a reason you've chosen to eat that snack. Hunger is a good reason. It's good also to look a little bit beyond that and say, why am I hungry now? Should I have eaten more at this other meal? Is it appropriate for me to have a snack, right? So that's kind of why I took exception with the first thing they said, which was snacks for winter couching. Now I know it sells them more stuff if they pretend like, oh my God, we're the healthiest food store on earth, which like, are they? And then they're like, oh my God, you can be healthy and go curl up on the couch and hibernate, right? Isn't that like what winter couching is supposed to reference? That's like queue up everything in your Netflix queue, settle down, like make like a pathway of blankets over to the toilet so you can like roll up there in your blanket burrito and roll back to the couch, right? Like you're gonna just stay on the couch forever. Anyway, so do you need snacks for the couch? Should we promote mindless eating, pretend that if you mindlessly eat this healthy stuff, which also we're going to talk about, like, is it that healthy? Is this what you need to be eating as a snack? Like, does that make it better? This is the kind of greenwashing and like, I don't know what the term we will eventually coin for it is for, but like health washing that I hate. If you're going to eat a snack, freaking eat a snack. Eat something that you've planned. Eat a sandwich or half a sandwich, or choose to have some whole grain chips and guacamole, something. Like make a choice that sounds good to you, that fits whatever plan you're doing, macros, however you're taking care of your food. Like make it intentional. It does not need to be a snack food. You could eat a salad as a snack. You can eat a burger as a snack. Like you can eat real food as snacks. Don't limit yourself to snack food because most of that is garbage. And honestly, that's kind of how I feel about this page. So there are there are 6 things featured on this page, and I think that 2 of them, 1/3 of them, are actually real food. So first up is LaCroix, LaCroix, however you want to pronounce it, where you're from, LaCroix, whatever you want to say. Sparkling water, right? It's just seltzer water. It's fine. There's some questions about if they are using undisclosed ingredients. Cans might be lined with BPA. Too much carbonated water can lead to esophageal cancer. Like at the end of the day, carbonated water with natural flavoring is like it's pretty neutral. It's probably fine. Everything has its limits. It's not like 45 cans a day is definitely healthy, but like a can or 2 a day, you're probably fine. So like thumbs up to that. Is sparkling water a snack though? Like that is sad AF. Okay. The other one I think is a real food is pistachios. They're recommending, like it doesn't have to be a brand of pistachio, but nuts are a great snack. Nuts are also a portion control issue for many people, right? Because a giant handful, depending on the kind of nut, might be 400 calories of nuts. That is fine. You eat as many calories of nuts as you want to, as long as that fits your overall plan for what you're trying to do, right? I assume if you're watching my content, you're trying to like live a healthier life or lose weight or whatever you think you need to do. So that means you have to have a plan. You can't just like throw stuff out there and like cross your fingers and get on the scale tomorrow and pray really hard. I'm sorry. Anyway, then there's this stuff in the middle of the page that was the stuff that made me like just lose my mind. And the first one is these chicken chips. Okay, they're a business. I'm not trying to take their business. I don't want to put them out of business. But like, why the hell would you eat a chicken chip? If you want to eat chicken, like if you have an answer to that, seriously, leave me a comment down below. If you want to eat chicken, eat chicken. You can have chicken as a snack. You could even have like frozen chicken fingers that are breaded as a snack if that fits what you're eating. Like you could dip them in something, honey mustard, ranch. Like why would you eat a chicken chip? It just does not sound appetizing. But the thing that concerns me, number one, of course, they're touting like packs protein, but like so do a lot of things. And I can't see the nutrition stats here. It looks like they're saying 7 grams of protein per serving, which like almost anything Could have 7 grams of protein per serving. Like yogurt, even non-Greek yogurt has more than that. Peanut butter, like a lot of things have more than 7 grams of protein per serving. Any protein bar you would pick up, even though they're usually just like cookies, they have a lot of sugar and a lot of carbs, they're gonna have more than 7 grams of protein. But the thing that really bothered me about these chicken crisps, which is also what bothers me about the second snack I'm gonna talk about here in this questionable grouping, is that you need to know how your proteins have been heated, right? You've probably heard that those delicious grilling marks on your steak might be carcinogenic. That means they might cause cancer. How we heat our proteins and what kind of oil in which we heat them, they do say coconut oil here, all of that really matters. How we heat our proteins and fats determines how our body receives them, if they receive them as nutrition or if they receive them as something toxic. And so I would need to know more about how they say they're chicken fried in coconut oil, but then how is it crispy and shelf stable? I would worry about the heat at which this was cooked. Maybe they can tell me more about that. Maybe it says on their website and I should have done my research. Maybe I'll do a follow-up. Maybe I'll taste one. Leave me a comment if you want me to do a taste test of these. Oh God, here we go. Bit off more than I could chew. Delete this video right now, man. But when we heat proteins incorrectly, we'll just leave it at that, too hot, too fast, the wrong oil, we denature the protein. We break it up into basically free radicals. I'm super simplifying this, but the reason that we need antioxidants, all those brightly colored fruits and vegetables and things, vitamin C, vitamin A, and so on, is to chase those free radicals out of our body, because those free radicals are the root of many diseases, many cancers, right? Some cancers are lifestyle, some cancers are genetic. So I'm talking more about the lifestyle ones that we can prevent. So I don't know why anyone would choose these, other than that you want chips, and this seems like a safe or like licensed way to eat chips, but that also feels very disordered for me. If you need to worry about what foods are like safe, and it's not because you have a medical condition or an allergy, you might really want to think hard about that and talk to someone who has some experience with things like that and make sure that you're thinking okay. So the thing right next to that is chicharrones and cracklins. So pork rinds, they're touting all of this as paleo and keto friendly. They're focusing on the protein, but like, I know these are a big deal in keto communities, but why do we think that like fried puffed pork skin is a health food? Like, just because it's low carb and it would fit your keto food profiles, like what about that sounds healthy? What about that doesn't sound like it's just like a big giant dose of free radicals? Again, like in moderation, if it's something you really love and crave, like fine. I would say that about anything though. Like if you like to eat like dog waste, I'd be like in moderation if it works for you. So I can't understand why they're touting these two as super health foods. And the other one on here is jerky. And it highlights a big issue that I have with health foods right now. Number one, it says it's Wagyu jerky. You can do your own research on where Wagyu beef really is raised and really is not, and what it really is and what it really isn't. Most of the time you're getting ripped off. There's a billion videos on YouTube about that. Go find them. I'm not going to get into all of that here right now. But it says something very important. It says no synthetic nitrates. So there are naturally occurring nitrates and there are synthetic nitrates. And these synthetic nitrates are the problem with preserved meats. They are the problem with many hams, pepperoni, salami, all these things. They are, without a doubt, carcinogenic. And if you look into the action of why nitrates are carcinogenic, it's not a dose effect, all right? So anytime you eat a preserved meat, anytime you eat something that contains nitrates, you're basically saying like, I'm sort of cool with getting colon cancer sometime in the future. Now, you might be, that's your choice, but it is a choice that you are making. And when they say here no synthetic nitrates, what it'll probably say on the label is nitrates derived from celery powder, derived from sea salt. This is just a really greenwashed way of still putting those nitrate preservatives in the meats because they work. But guess what? Still carcinogenic. All right? Your $7, it's $7 on sale. Your $7 2-ounce bag of beef jerky is still a $7 2-ounce bag of colon cancer. I'm not a vegan. I'm not saying don't eat meat, but worth it? That's always my question. Worth it? Worth it? You know, I see people smoking cigarettes. I'm like, worth it? Like, if that is worth it to you, amazing. Just make sure you're asking yourself that question. The last thing on here is crunchy corn. Like, I guess I'm sort of neutral on that. If corn doesn't bother you, this is gonna be just like a portion control issue though. So I feel like if you're gonna choose a crunchy flavored corn snack, I would probably recommend that you choose a nut over that instead, because it's going to give you more bang for your buck. You're already in that same dangerous water of needing to pre-measure your portions anyway, so that you don't eat like accidentally 1,200 calories of a snack on top of the rest of your food. So yeah, I don't find really anything of nutritional value on this whole page of snacks other than the nuts. So what can you eat for snacks? I have a page with a ton of snack ideas that I will link below. There's stuff that you can keep at the office, whether you have a fridge or not, or in your car, in your bag, wherever you need to keep your snacks so that you're armed and ready, maybe at your house. That's nice and easy. You can eat anything for a snack. It doesn't need to be prepackaged, doesn't need to be something like totally on the fly. It doesn't have to be a snack food, all right? So I know they make it look fun. They've got like cozy slippers and a nice remote up here, right? Like they're making it look so fun. I know sometimes we need snacks when we're on the couch. What I like to opt for is I'll make a bowl that's a mix, and I'll mix it on purpose. So there's good stuff in there and then there's questionable stuff in there. It's something I've done actually since I was like little. Like I can remember being like 3 and 4 years old. I had a white melamine bowl with a Shirt Tails character in it whose name I've forgotten, and I would have like my snack mix in there. So when I was little, it was like cereal and pretzel and chocolate chips. Now I'd probably still keep those chocolate chips, but I'll put in like the freeze-dried fruit that you might have seen in my Trader Joe's haul. I might bulk it up with some plain popcorn. It's gonna pick up all the flavors from everything else in there. Nuts, whatever I have around pre-measured, set up in a fun mix so that I do have like a contained portion of something that serves my nutritional needs and has a place in my meal plan for the day, but I can also just like kick back and watch 6 or 7 episodes of whatever Netflix show is my current late night poison. Yeah? So what do you think? What do you think about their winter couching snacks? What do you think about winter couching? Do you want to see me eat these chicken chips? Don't you love me? I hope you had fun watching this with me, thinking about these snacks, and let me know what your favorite snacks are too. Leave me a comment down below, all right? If you like this, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe. You know how to do it. It's YouTube. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.